So, after Stan and I left the Lao Tou Le Expo, we headed straight to our next destination, Zhouping town in Binzhou, Shandong province. Here we contacted a seller of these Lao Tou Le vehicles. Stan told me that I had to feel the famous Shandong hospitality.
最美山东
That's amazing.
As they're real trailblazers of the EV revolution in China. Also, it's important we taste the best tasting Zhibo barbecue. And of course, the most authentic Lao Tou Le.
There you go.
这个公交车道可以走啊。One, two, three, endless 老头了。
Jesus, this is the real China.
Yeah, TIC, right? TIC.
You're locked inside.
This has got no steering feel at all.
Welcome to China.
Upon arriving in Zhouping, we were led by one of Stan's old friends to an authentic Lao Tou Le speciality store. In fact, this whole area is a sales hub for Lao Tou Le, where all the small vehicles in Zhouping are traded. There's a variety of stores here, some mixed sales, some directly operated by manufacturers. I mean, just have a look at what we saw.
Look at this, BYD.
Yeah.
Dolphin.
Dolphin.
Yeah,
Yes.
you new Mini. British flag. Smart, yeah. Oh, it hasn't even got a wheel. I think you're sitting on the battery, wheeling with a bicycle.
Oh, it's a real car.
It's a real car, it's got fast charging. This is not Lao Tou Le. Get away.
While picking out a car, Stan also had a brief chat with the big boss to get a sense of the market.
都是些什么人来买这个车
？20多岁一直到50、60岁都可以，好停车，有经济，最主要的就是经济。
We could pick one for each other, so I pick yours and you pick mine.
Stan then picked out a small car with double doors for me.
I give you this one.
Oh, fine.
I give you British green inside. British green. That's steel.
Yeah, it's proper steel.
That's plastic.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
And I helped pick Stan's car.
Right, what is the worst one here?
Worst.
Oh, it's got to be that one.
With two headlights on top and with a front face looking like a Mini.
No, 就这个。This one. This one. Yes.
In order to protect this trip, we bought a couple of lucky charms.
So what's in his hands?
I think he's doing a rather rude signal to the other motorists.
老头了，old man happy still doing hand job.
Oi, get Need to put my lucky charm on the dashboard here. Yeah.
买这个幸运的小玩意儿放前面啊。哎，手刹灯怎么让它刹起来呢？
哇，你按一下，按下去先松脚，再松手，这样是相当于刹。
哦 ，OK， 手刹是吧？
对。
哦。Air condition.
Oh.
Warm.
Oh, heating.
Heating, yes. 没有安全带吗？没有安全带啊。
It's so weird with no seatbelt.
After getting familiar with our cars, we hit the road. I kept observing that Stan's car looked shabby because I was sure that mine was definitely better. But
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing. Elliot, come to Shandong and drive Lao Tou Le. Oh, that sounds fun. It'll be really good fun to drive in the rain when it's freezing cold and dark. Even better.
它这个速度我觉得不准嘞，那有47公里，我觉得没有47公里每小时啊。
we were curious about these small cars, so we drove it to an auto repair shop
That's his top speed.
to put it on a lift and check the chassis.
This car, I never thought that one day it would be treated like a real car.
No.
Why is it not in the machine?
It's his lucky day.
It's quite a long car.
Raised up to the next class, right? Are you sure you want to stand underneath this? Look at that motor.
Yeah, it's rear-wheel drive.
Yeah, rear-wheel drive.
I guess this is battery, right?
Yeah, the battery. That's where the seat is, right?
4-disc brake.
They're not very good though.
You see, it's front suspension.
Yeah,
It's
independent. Yeah.
independent. Yeah. Double wishbone. Oh, okay.
It's wishbone. Yeah.
Double wishbone.
True.
After the brake comes here, you can take the energy. 吸能。
Although this car seems to have everything a real car has,
Whoa! I've got a reversing camera. Yeah. It's not straight, but I've got a reversing camera. This is quite good, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Electric window.
Yeah. a real car.
Driving it is actually quite frightening.
It's terrifying. Genuinely terrifying.
Oh, steering wheel is like nothing, no control, right? Oh shit.
Going down a hill, brakes are non-existent.
Elliot,
How is the handling of your car?
It feels like driving a bathtub. Or it actually feels like if you attach a steering wheel to a birthday cake. I've driven on race circuits in 1,000 horsepower cars. This is more scary than that.
and also my left side back mirror cannot get the right angle, which means every time if I want to see what happened on my left and back, I have to lower down my head.
Like this mirror, I cannot see at all. That mirror, forget about it. And out the back, forget about it.
So like in my car, everything's making noisy.
Yeah, mine's very noisy as well.
In short, it doesn't run fast, it doesn't brake well, it's hard to see out of, and it's also hard to hear when inside. Fortunately, the car is small, making it easy to manoeuvre. But what's really frightening is our own driving level in driving this type of car as regular, experienced big car drivers. Firstly, we don't know if we're in a car or not. This means we don't even know which lane to take.
Which lane should I drive in? I think I drive the fast lane. 我操，能不能过啊？ We break the road too much. Are we going to get any punishment?
Okay, I'm in the Lao Tou Le.
对，我真的觉得老外啊，在这个没有法律支配的地方啊，就是各种花式违规啊。I saw 2 cars driving faced me. They are driving wrong direction. We are illegal car, but legally driving. Those two stupid guys are driving legal car, but illegal driving.
Secondly, from having over a decade of driving experience, this kind of small car completely subverts our concept of driving. Braking, acceleration, and all other operations are similar to a car, but also extremely different. Lastly, we also have to be constantly on guard against the huge objects around us, pedestrians popping out randomly, and other seasoned Lao Tou Le drivers.
我能感觉到这个自由的意思。有的时候你可以当机动车，有的时候你这个路权其实跟行人是一样的。
Lao Tou Le drivers on the road can basically be divided into 2 types, those without licenses and those with licenses. The former are mostly elderly people who generally drive relatively cautiously. Though they may not respect traffic rules much, they're generally pretty normal. The really scary ones are those with licenses, because driving a regular car makes them feel constrained, but driving a Lao Tou Le is liberating, pure freedom, driving however they want in a state of lawlessness.
You see, that's how they are driving.
Oh, like that.
Yeah,
He doesn't care.
yeah. They don't give a shit.
They do have some driving skills, and the Lao Tou Le serves as their protective talisman, no matter what happens. Our first day of driving was really rather stressful, and we turned our afternoon of tension and anxiety into banter between Stan and myself.
So how's your car?
My car's amazing. It's like a 60% of the way there to a Wuling Mini EV.
So it's quite boring.
Boring?
It's quite like a proper car.
That's good.
We're driving Lao Tou Le, I find some difference.
Well, I still don't have a
See mine.
seatbelt.
It's proper design, right? It's kind of someone smiling. Here, quite like a cigar.
Cigar. But you've got to wind up your windows like this. Is that because it's a lightweight special or?
Old man need to practice.
Yours isn't qualified like mine, right? 6 qualifications there.
None of them are legal, right? They just.
Do you have a screen?
Yeah, I do have screen. But
I've got
probably
2.
I have 3.
What?
1,
Yeah.
2, and 3.
That's not a screen.
Not just it is screen. I think your car is quite like a piece of melted cheese.
Melted cheese tastes delicious. Camera
Yeah.
and sensors, they work.
And I have camera as well.
Does it work?
Camera.
But no sensors.
And I have 2 lights. Off-road is better
For
than
rallying,
road.
right?
Yeah.
Have you been off-roading this yet?
No, not yet. How about yours?
No, much less. Good suspension in this. Real suspension. You've got jelly.
You got star.
I know, superstar.
You guys pay for that. So everyone buys a car, has the money to give him.
Yeah.
In the evening, how could we miss out on famous Shandong barbecue?
Favorite kind of food in China? Yeah, definitely barbecue.
Barbecue.
It just smells amazing. Let's eat. Come on. Really like this?
Barbecue is famous for the stories due to the coffee from the college students of government that asked them to have a salt. Then after that, when the COVID passed, so the people want to go back to the what they want salt. Remind yourself, got a terrible day ahead.
Oh, okay, like this celebration.
It's a story, some story.
Early the next morning, we went to the local morning market. Not the fancy kind of boutique, hipster, artisanal coffee kind of market that you might imagine, but a market in the rural areas of Shandong, more than 10 kilometers away. We were told that the Lao Tou Le would flood the streets, with all the drivers meeting up, pretty much like a supercar meeting. But, unfortunately, it rained that day, so there was hardly any market.
It should be morning market here. And normally there will be a lot of Lao Tou Le around here, along the street. But due to it's raining, people not coming out.
So what happens to all the vegetables they need to sell? Won't they go rotten?
Things they will move to other places tomorrow. One village by one village.
Oh, like a travelling market.
There should be a lot of Lao Tou Le around here.
I think we're the only Lao Tou Le here today.
Yeah, we are the only two Lao Tou Le here, I think.
True believers.
Just as we were about to leave, I was stopped by someone. At first I thought it was because I needed to explain what we were doing with big cameras, or even to show my ID. However...
Let's go and have a look.
Okay.
And the place we parked happened to be in front of his studio. So, Mr. Ma invited us in for a tour and graciously gifted me a hand-drawn ink poster.
Okay.
That's just how welcoming the Shandong people are.
That's amazing.
你平时也开这个车吗？
我的车在哪里？
也开这个低速电动车吗？
太好了，
太好了，
太好了。
OK。
好起来小，
小，
那你觉得这个安全吗？开的？
对呀，
安全。OK。How is the painting?
It's nice. It's such a touching thing. He didn't have to do that for us, right?
Have you noticed his radio?
No.
Painter's radio. You don't know that?
No. Painter's radio.
Impossible. You know that.
You got dirty friends.
I've heard for a long time that going to and from school and buying groceries are like the Super Bowl for Lao Tou Le drivers. Since we missed the morning market, we had to experience the after-school rush. And then, we were thoroughly shocked. Look at all the Lao Tou Le!
哎，我操，左边已经开始了。
The Lao Tou Le vehicles, manoeuvred by the locals with such flexibility, were absolutely everywhere.
This is crazy. This is complete chaos.
Yeah, complete chaos.
But
1, 2, 3, endless Lao Tou Le, one by one.
Electric bikes.
Wow. I think he still got some social ranks, right? The parents have got Lao Tou Le. The children probably may look down upon the
electric bikes, right?
electric bikes.
What about the one who has the Wuling Mini EV?
Oh, that's the premium.
Premium.
Game Boy GB.
Game Boy GB version.
Yeah, pretty much premium. It is Lao Tou Le, very useful here, right?
Yeah, I think so. Imagine if these were all big cars.
That would be more traffic.
Yeah, this is much better.
So Lao Tou Le make it better.
It's the good solution,
Yeah,
right?
make it better.
And they're electric, which is good.
Yeah.
This one's just parked in the middle of the road.
Look
at this one.
Modify your feet.
Oh,
修脚
got an advert. This is the true life of the Lao Tou Le.
True life, true area,
Yeah.
true fields.
Along with the tricycles, they took away hundreds of students from an elementary school in just 10 minutes. What would this pickup look like if all the parents had full-sized cars?
So how do you feel today? Experience of Lao Tou Le.
I mean, it was definitely a experience to remember forever.
How do you feel? Freedom? You
I
feel-
do. It is a way of freedom in this city.
Yeah, do what you want, but it's totally illegal.
Completely.
Totally free. Freedom is not pure freedom. We can never have pure freedom. Right?
True.
Yeah, it is. And I heard that the government will ban the Lao Tou Le before 2026.
Okay.
How do you think?
Well, the good thing is people get used to like driving small electric cars, right?
Yeah.
So it's only a small step up to like a Wuling Mini EV.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's a good thing. It's better than everyone getting a big car, right?
I think government should do something more about it for the regulation.
I agree.
That you have to open some new level of license,
Yes,
right? And set
yeah.
up the clear standards for
Of course.
those cars, right?
Yeah.
That would be healthy for
Yeah.
because the requirement is there, right?
Yeah.
Most of people is not enough money for buy a proper car.
No, exactly.
Right?
It's a good
It's
way.
a solution to
Correct.
it. So if you want to buy something, give it another choices. That's my idea. Are
Yeah.
yours?
Yeah, I just think it's a choice for people that maybe can't afford the full size car, right?
Yeah.
But they can afford more than a moped, like
Yeah.
an electric bike.
Yeah.
It's like the next step up, and eventually they'll get a proper car, or
Yeah.
but it's a different type of transport. So
It's interesting.
it's not for me though.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay.
Good.
So much for this episode, and
Well, thank you, Stan. Thank you to the Lao Tou Le's,
it's like local people.
local people.
Give our environment
Yeah.
to discover some interesting stories, right?
And next up, very exciting trip, but I'm not
Yeah.
saying anything.
Yeah, okay. So see you next one.
See you on the next one.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.